Welcome back to another video of NBA playoff memories. This is the second video for this playlist. As of yesterday, the first round of the NBA playoffs finished. However, I'm going to continue to talk about a little bit of the first round from years in the past, games or even playoff series that brings back a lot of memories. As you can see in the first one, I talked about the 2000 NBA playoffs first round, game 3 between San Antonio and Phoenix. And this one is about the 2001 game 1 of the number 8th seed Indiana Pacers against number 1 seed Philadelphia 76ers. Game 1, the Philadelphia 76ers, they were the hottest team in the NBA that year, at least in the Eastern Conference. Allen Iverson, league MVP. This was the first season that Isaiah Thomas, one of the greatest point guards of all time, he was the head coach of the Indiana Pacers. And this was a different Indiana Pacers team because Rick Smits had just retired. Larry Bird was no longer the head coach. Reggie Miller, he still had game, but this was his later years in the NBA. They still had Jalen Rose, Mark Jackson. I believe Mark Jackson was still there. But this game, I remember this game was like around noon on a Saturday, NBA on NBC. And Philadelphia 76ers, they were blowing out Indiana. I think by halftime they were by 20. They were in command the entire game, but the fourth quarter was a different story. Indiana fought back. They came back, and then we can never forget the best moment of that game, at least in my mind, was when Reggie Miller, we know how clutch of a playoff performer Reggie Miller was during his career, and he did it once again in this game. He hit a clutch game-winning three-pointer that put Indiana up 79-78, and Indiana stole game 1 from Philadelphia on the road. It was a shocking win. It silenced Philadelphia crowd, and I was rooting for Indiana in that series. So that shot by Reggie Miller, I remember I was smiling. I was about 9, about to be 10 at the time, but that was a huge shot by Reggie Miller. And it's one of those shots that doesn't get mentioned because obviously he had bigger shots like the 1998 Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4 against Michael Jordan, the Bulls. And then you had the shots that he made against the New York Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan, by the way. And this one doesn't get often as mentioned, but I will never forget this particular game because of that. And I remember just watching that entire game that particular day. But yeah, Pacers, Sixers, game 1 of 2001 NBA playoffs. That game 1 was probably the best game of the series. Game 2, Philly won. Philly went on to win the remainder of 3 games of the series. But that game 1 sticks out to me the most of that series. That concludes this video of NBA playoff memories. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm gonna drop another one, probably from, again, 2001 or maybe 2002 or some other year. But I will give you guys one that I'll mention right now that I'll be talking about. And this is gonna be the entire series, first round. And that has to do with the 2009 Chicago Bulls, Boston Celtics first round. It is one of the best first round matchup series I've ever seen throughout my 25 years watching basketball. So like in this playlist of NBA playoff memories are all games that I'll be talking about that I saw with my own eyes starting from the year 2000. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, be safe. And may God bless you all.